Pursuing a career in engineering is no easy task, but it can be harder for women who face gender inequality in their earlier years. According to Engineers Canada, women only represent 17% of licensed engineers. Therefore, in the country, engineering holds one of the largest gender disproportions in all of STEM careers. This is a major problem because society is not benefiting from the advancements that could be made by women. Along with this, having a predominantly male career reinforces certain stereotypes in younger generations, which continues the cycle of sexist beliefs like boys are better than math at girls or women are better suited for other careers. In response to this, Engineers Canada has started their 30 by 30 initiative, which hopes to increase the number of women in engineering up to 30% by the year 2030. However, what we need to keep in mind is how facing gender inequality could be preventing women from entering into engineering or staying within the field. Studies have shown that young girls and women tend to have lower self-esteem regarding their perceived confidence compared to young boys and men. Therefore, it is crucial to understand how the everyday experiences of women, like going on social media, reading a book, talking with teachers or peers, and getting their first engineering internship affects how women view their own capabilities. By understanding these micro-level experiences, we can better understand the massive gender gap that exists within this field. Moreover, studying the personal trials of women can aid in society's understanding of the impact that facing gender inequality can have on a woman's confidence. Along with this, the personal circumstances of women can serve as a further explanation to the systemic gender inequality that exists within Canada. It is important that we understand the personal experiences of women in order to know where they are being disadvantaged because of their gender. Whether it is predominantly in the media, schools, or workplaces, in order to increase the number of women in this field, it is important that we know the types of stereotypes and biases that women face. Engineering is an important career in Canada, and engineers are responsible for using their knowledge to make scientific discoveries, create innovative products, and solve various concerns. An engineer could make a significant impact on society by developing a product that aids in solving global warming, or by designing a robot to fulfill duties that humans are not able to do yet. The individuals within this career are working to advance society, but without women, they are lacking the expertise and diverse backgrounds in order to make even more groundbreaking discoveries. There could be a young girl with the potential to develop a complex system that helps people reach Mars by the year 2050, but they could be held back from achieving this as a result of a stereotype that was placed on them at a young age. Therefore, this is a societal issue because Canada needs more women in engineering in order to be fully equipped to develop the innovations that we need as a progressive society. Women have a vital role in society, and without a fair proportion of women in engineering, gender stereotypes and biases continue to be reinforced. This study can help policymakers understand the need to increase women within the field and implement changes in Canada in order to combat this. Once we understand the personal experiences of women, we can pinpoint where changes need to be made in order to increase the number of women in the engineering field. By doing this, society can see the malfunctioning practices within the education system, familial expectations, societal expectations, and the systemic gender inequalities that exist within Canada. Engineers Canada plans to increase the number of educational programs for girls. And while this is a step in the right direction, one article suggests that this is not enough. It was found that nearly 40% of women who complete their engineering degrees end up leaving the field. Therefore, this research can help to better combat this issue, as policymakers can address this problem not only by increasing the amount of available education for young girls who are interested in subjects like mathematics or science by developing engineering-based educational programs. They can also implement programs for university students in engineering workplaces to make women feel more accepted by their male counterparts. Studies have shown that while 85% of men consider themselves allies to women, only 54% of women feel that men are allies to them. One program that could be beneficial for women in engineering disciplines could be a seminar held by women in engineering careers, with the goal of increasing the amount of mentors that university students have. If decision makers in university programs implement this type of seminar to increase the amount of mentors for women pursuing engineering programs, this could help decrease the number of women who leave the field. In addition to this, future studies can be done to further understand the relationship between gender and perceived self-esteem in high school mathematical subjects. Because high school is often the time where adolescents choose their career path, it is important that society understands how high school students are impacted by gender stereotypes and how educational institutions can combat this in the future. By increasing the amount of educational resources and mentorship programs for young women interested in the field of engineering, society can put this revolving cycle to an end and expand the number of women who enter into this career while increasing the retention rate of women in engineering.